Hey guys, welcome to Surf Show and Tell. I'm Noel Salas, and today's surfboard review, the Peregrine by Channel Islands. The Peregrine is a signature model by Dane Reynolds, and this is a custom board. This board's 5'9" by 18 7/8 by 2 1/4. Liters of volume, 26.6. I'm 5'9" and 170 pounds. I'm excited to talk about this board. The Peregrine is the world's fastest falcon, and this board was built for speed. Let's talk about what makes this board so fast. Let's look at the concaves. We have a single concave running throughout the entire bottom here, and we're running into something I haven't seen it in a while, and I haven't used one since I was 14 years old, a board with channels. Not just channels, but we've got 4 channels. And what's cool about these channels is that they're not carried all the way through the tail. They're only going to about 1 inch to 1.5 inches short of the tail, and then it's flat back there. So it is. I believe what's going to give me benefits for that is it's going to keep the board to release and to transition from turns. And I really felt like it was even easy to slide. And when I first saw it, I'm thinking, man, I wonder if those channels are going to make it hard for the board to slide. And you know what? I think because they didn't carry it to the end of the rail there at the end of the tail, that it kept the board easy to maneuver. So what do we get when we put the channels in the bottom of a board? You've got a board with single concave. That's going to create lift and give me drive. Well, the channels are very much like that. They're going to go deeper into the foam, which is going to create more air and more drive. This board is really fast. So some of the waves just making through sections, I could really feel the speed of the board, and it was very responsive. So I love that about it. But that's not the only thing that makes a board fast. We've got to look at the rocker for a minute. So the rocker, we have a moderate nose rocker, and then and that comes into a staged rocker, if you will. And remember, this is not a continuous, so there's a bit of flat area between here and here, and then we're going into a good amount of tail rocker. And tail rocker is key on a standard shortboard, that when you're surfing a wave with some push or power and you want to come off the bottom and you want to stay in the hook, that's essential. You've got to have a good amount of tail rocker, and this board felt great in all those areas. The next thing I think that makes this board cool and unique is that Dane likes to use a flat deck. And the flat deck is going to have, it's going to be very sensitive to flexibility under your feet, but when you have a flat deck, it's going to carry the volume out to the rail. And when you have that much volume in the rail, you can go at least 1/8 of an inch thinner than your normal board. So if your standard board is 2 3/8 like mine is, I went 2 1/4, right? But what else I think is great is it's not a boxy rail, it's a round rail. So with the rail being round, I believe it's going to be more forgiving, and you're going to be able to drive through your turns and transition quickly, and it won't be sticky on the face. So I love that. So those are the things that I feel like made this board very unique. It's very fast, the channels are great, and the rails felt good. The last thing I want to cover are the fins that I chose. I chose the AM2. I was surfing a lot of high tide surf, but the AM2 has a great wide base. It has a good amount of rake with a narrow tip. So I'm going to get my speed from the circumference of the large fin with the base and the rake, and then I'm going to get the release with the narrow tips. All in all, guys, the Peregrine felt great. I absolutely love it. I have another review coming on the Peregrine that will be on a high performance small wave board. We're going to do it shorter, wider, and thicker. I hope you guys enjoyed the surfing and enjoyed the review. Take care. We'll see you soon. Bye-bye.
Gestures, that fake, meaningful look, that tearjerk hook. We've all been to New York City and seen the stars on Hollywood Boulevard. We've all paid our $11.50 to get there virtually. on the silver screen. They say who needs women? Just take a look at the television.